They told you at 25, you will never own your own home. They also told you that with 2 kids and $82,000 worth of debt, you're too far gone to get out of that hole. They told you with the income you make, you will never have a vacation. Yeah, they told you that. But you see, they are not you. They do not know the stuff you are made from. They have no idea that today you're meeting a woman that is staring at 80 years in a few weeks. And she's telling you her journey started with $1.75. That's all we could save. In those days, I was 22 years old and a husband that was 2 years older than me. When he got a raise, it was 25 cents. And when I got one, it would be $3.50 annually. My gross income was $263. After paying for our living expenses, all we had left to save was $1.75. But I looked at it. I didn't see $1.75. I saw a home. I saw the house we live in today. That's what we saw. We sat at the table and we made the decision that we would get them to take it from our paycheck automatically, $1.75 a week. As the raises came, after taxes, they made cents difference to the paycheck, 20 cents, 13 cents, 7 cents. And every cent that we got, I was back down there in the credit union office, munching on my sandwich during my lunch hour, while this woman filled out reams of forms, no computers in those days, and she took our 10 cents and came to $1.87, and it kept growing and growing. And the more we made, the more we were able to cut off. We had a philosophy. We couldn't use it last month because we didn't have it. So we are going to put it away, salt it away to build the foundation for where we are today. And with those small steps daily, constantly, weekly, and being aware and monitoring it and staying on point, we eventually had that amazing $5,000 saved. But let me tell you something. It did get to $80 every week, but without the $1.75 a few years before, I would not be able to sit here where I am right now and talk to you, for this is the very house we bought with $5,000 down payment. I'm not kidding you and telling you that that's enough for a down payment these days. But it was enough for a down payment those almost 60 years ago. So you see, your turn is coming. I coach others, and I coached a family who came to me. She saw me speaking at a charitable church function for 10 minutes, and she asked me to help her. I took on the challenge. There were $82,000 in credit card and lines of credit revolving debt. I took them from that, nurtured them. We met once a week, and many times it was ours and free of charge. I never charged a penny. I worked with them, showed her where she could pay things slowly, pay it down, make sure they were paid on time, avoid adding more, using what she had to do. She went through a journey you wouldn't believe, with her husband by her side and 2 small children. They worked it and they worked it. And one day, that $82,000 was gone. We had a magical formula. Every time she paid off a debt, some of that money went to savings and some of that went to paying other debt, increasing the payment to those debts. And they were paid. Then all of a sudden, that $500 that they were paying monthly they could save that. The family was able to go on their first prepaid vacation because they now had a vacation account. They were able to buy themselves a townhome as they were saving. When they were on their way back on the flight to Toronto, she started crying. Her husband didn't understand what was going on, and she was crying. And she explained to him when he asked what's wrong. She said, "Do you realize this is the first time that we're coming for a vacation and we do not have to worry about how we will make the payments to pay it off?" And these were tears of joy, she said. Today, I meet with this family once. It's an annual checkup. There is nothing wrong with them. They just know that they need to hear that they're okay. For a long time, they heard, like you at 25, you'll never own that home. They have a home. They have a much bigger home now. They have a single 2-story home. They're raising their children. They have education plans. The kids are in university. And then let me tell you about this young man that lived on my street from the time he was about 2. He became part of our family because he was a modern day version of Dennis the Menace. But when he got his job, his mother sent him straight to me. And she said, "You get this boy on the right track for me." And I loved helping him. With his red hair and his freckled face, young man at 25, he started saving for his home. He had just graduated college. Before you knew it, he had the $30,000 down payment and he had a girlfriend. They bought a house down the street. And he'll soon be 41. Guess what? The house will be paid for. I showed him tricks that I learned from being in the bank. Tricks. How to pay down faster. How to cut off what we call the tail. I showed him how and when to use his credit card. And that I can teach you too. So before he knows it, there he is, looking at his mortgage paid off, and he'll be 41 years old. That large mortgage amount now becomes money to save, to put aside, to do things, to travel, to build a bigger nest egg for his future, to have choices, because he followed a plan. I have a plan. I can give you this plan. All you need to do is drop in and you can have that plan. Then I am giving you one thing for you to do today. Yes, I'm asking you to take one step towards making sure that you are working towards building that life of yours, that financial freedom, the fulfilled life that you crave. A life, again, where you are driving the car of your choice, you own your own home, you go on maybe 1 or 2 vacations a year, and then you get back, you have money in your retirement account, and you have all sorts of accounts. You have a maintenance account for your car, a maintenance account for your home to buy the small gadgets that are going bad now and again. You have money for the big, great emergencies, and you have that all because you follow the plan. And that's what I can do for you. But I'm asking you now to call your institution, your financial institution, and have them take your version of $1.75 and save it for you automatically the day after your payday. Do not trust yourself to go to the bank to save $20 or less or more. You will not do it. We do not honor ourselves. And for that reason, if you look at life, the government takes the income tax before you get paid. The phone company wants to get into your account and take the money themselves. They don't trust you to pay them because they know for sure you don't pay yourself first. So to have it done effortlessly, have your financial institution do it for you. They love to work for free when they're taking money from you to help you. because they know for sure that when you get that big savings and you're looking to make a purchase of a home, you will be there at the door. And that is what they desire you to be. They want you as a customer. I am there to nurture you, to be the customer that they are looking for. And for that reason, make sure you pay attention to where your savings are going, how you are spending your money. And I am telling you again, in this moment, you are the 25-year-old that can buy your own home. And you are the family with the debt that can pay it off if you follow a plan. And there is a roadmap. There is a roadmap. Determination, focus, knowing you can, choosing to make the right choices, taking small actions, not big leaps, small, consistent actions, aware of your spending. Because my $75 a week together with my husband has us where we are today. I can tell you it is doable. No matter what the world said, it's doable. So I am looking forward to seeing you. Drop by, come back, for I will have much, much more to give you. I will teach you plans and things and ways to be able to get this going, so that one day you will be sitting down and knowing for sure that you have gotten to exactly where it is you wanted to be. And for that, I am telling you, see you later. Have a great day. Stay focused. Believe in yourself. Know you can do this. And guess what? You have Michael Jordan level talent. And if you do, you can do anything you set your mind to. And yes, you will have your own home. You will be free of debt, and you will be going on annual vacations. Thank you for listening.